am your mother. I went through hell. I put your face in the right camera. I thought that God has blessed you. You are among the chosen one. Clean your tears. There's no love like mother's love.
I had to make my mother proud.
What will see that this is who you are is a girl child trying to make her life better with her family.
Hi, my name is Ashmusy, popularly known as Ashmusy, popular influencer, like you all know, the entrepreneur. I have my hair company and also a real estate broker and developer. And this is my mommy.
I'm Patience Ashmusy, Ashmusy's mom. I'm a teacher by profession because I love children so much. I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for a very long time and I'm still teaching. Then I'm a businesswoman. When I say businesswoman, I've sold whatever you think somebody can sell. Is it jewelries I've sold, clothing? I've been to Cotonou to buy shoes, Badagry to buy shoes, at Abulegba. They know me very well. I sell everything. So far, it does not have to do with human being, blood or anything. I got married early. I should say maybe like 21, 22. What actually happened is that I was in Polytechnic. I came from a royal family anyway. I'm being referred as a princess because my father was His Royal Highness Igwe Moschuku. I came back from school one day and my father said, so and so person came and he wants the son to marry you. So I was like, I don't know the son, I don't even know them. He said, don't worry, you will know the son. Before I know it, he said, they are coming for the first wine carry. I was like, I don't even know this man. He said, he's going to come this weekend. When I heard that he was going to come, I left the house because I don't want to marry him. I don't know him. Because I don't have a mother, I've gone through some emotional issues in life. So I was praying to God that my marriage will give answer to my question that I want to be loved, I want to be happy, I want to enjoy. Family where you come from as a young girl and your own mother died early at 2 years. I was 2 years, I was told. I've been praying to God that I need a place I will go and I'll have peace and I'll relax. So I keep on telling my father, I don't want to marry this person that I don't know. He said, don't worry, you know him. It's actually him that know the family. So finally, I'll run to a place called Obe in Kano local government, so a friend place. That will bring me back. I will run again. Sometimes I'll run to our stream. They'll come to the stream and say, you don't have to be running. This when I felt I don't really have somebody to stand by me to tell them, leave her, she doesn't want to marry, she's this and that, and I'm still in school. I said, okay. He came, he introduced himself, that he's such and so person. Like, there's nothing like, do you love me or I love you? Because automatically the parents has concluded everything. Finally, that was how I got married. When I came to Lagos, it was actually, I faced my fear because all the things I was trying to avoid is what I made. I don't know much about him. A lot started happening, but I have to cover up. I don't want people around to know. My father one day when I came back, he said, you are not looking like somebody that got married. I said, Papa, don't worry, this and that. In my mind, I was like, Shebi, you want me to get married? So that was how I got married, and we later had house issue in unpack to Bagada. In that Bagada, that is number 6 Alabi Research, that is Face Me and Face, and that should be the biggest in Nigeria, where they have 90 rooms in one compound. That was where I took in. But when I was pregnant for her, there was a time I was about to lose the pregnancy. The doctor said, you are not feeding well, you are not eating. The doctor doesn't know how I was managing. Finally left the house. I got another house where I stayed in somebody's one room, but we didn't know that the room that was well there, so I don't even have phone. We put nylon. He bought a new phone, so he gave me and my husband the nylon of the foam. So I put the nylon on the floor. So in the morning, I'll see a circle heat, showing that the well is bringing heat. So when I go to hospital, the doctor will ask me, where do you even sleep? This baby is going. Madam, what are you doing? I said, I don't have a house where I'm sleeping. It's on top of a well, but we put nylon and co. But finally, one of my brother-in-law, late Nami, so rest in peace, helped us. We got a room in that Olabisi where we lived. So when I gave birth to her, something happened. Something happened that I know that something good is coming for me. I met a woman, and the woman said, Madam, you are not really, you are suffering, you are this and that. I said, who is this one? He said, but don't worry. This thing, baby, you are carrying is going to show you mercy. I said, okay, to God be the glory. I gave birth. What happened on the day of that I gave birth? I was in labor, and face me and face you now. So I feel like going to the restroom, and people were already there waiting, and I keep going up and down, and the woman said, you have been here 7 times. Say you want to burn this baby inside the toilet. I said, I don't know how he's doing me. He said, be going. Coming out of the streets, I've never met armed robber one-on-one, but I saw them, that one that helped me. I said, this baby armed robber helped me. How? I was living in Olabisi Osun. That's a place they call Medina Estate. They came out from Medina Estate. They're all in army uniform, but they don't know Jolad Hospital. And whoever that know Olabisi Osun, know Deeper Life, knows Jolad is the next hospital and is biggest in that environment. So when they said they don't know Jolad, I looked at them, they're so fearful, and they said, I was standing with my husband, the way I was holding him, he said, guy, are you beating that lady? They said, no. He said, where are you going? He said, hospital. So I enter motor. They didn't even allow me to enter motor. They dragged me into the car and they pushed my husband at the back. I say, Immediately we got to the Jolad roundabout, the one we go to Ojota and Co. Then I say, when we get to the hospital, let us know. Immediately we got there, they did not stop. They dragged me out in front of the hospital. They dragged him out. The security that's supposed to even open door left us and ran away. When he saw the way, the guy said, so we are going to Ojota. Where are we going to fall? I said, just turn back like this. Before you know it, everybody don't run on that environment. But when I gave birth, that's when I know God has done something. I was so hungry that I did not eat. I gave birth 2 a.m. in the midnight. And as per 2 the next day, I've not eaten. I was thinking I will show that because I'm a strong woman. But I started bleeding, and somebody said, this woman, you are dying and you are not talking. I said, I don't want to beg for food. This is my first child. So the woman sitting near me now said, Madam, you are Igbo. You cannot talk. You want to die of hunger. I said, I want food. He now brought yam porridge. I started putting it in my mouth. Then they started calling doctors. And this woman had been bleeding. They came and put marking touch. Blood was everywhere. I was just feeling as if I'm weeping. I don't understand. So finally, I was resuscitated and everything was okay. People started bringing food. I have a co-wife living around. She said she did not know. She now went and brought food and everything. But something happened. In my life, I've never seen dollar. Who dash your crekasela dollar? So one man came and said, he just came to this hospital and he came through my bed. And Madam, are you the mother of this beautiful girl? I said, yes. If you see, she's not beautiful now. If you see baby picture, the nails were long, pretty. I said, this one look like an angel. Do you know what the man did? He said, your baby is so beautiful, I am going. I just dropped something here for you. When I raised my pillow, it was $100. I still have it in my mind that it was $22,000, 1995. Because that was my first time of seeing $100. I took the money, I used it and touched her body. I said, you will make dollar. You made me to see my first dollar. You changed my story because I was dying of hunger the next day. So I told the woman near me, please, where is the man that dropped this money? He said, I don't know the man. I started asking nurse. They said they don't know the man. I said, this man came and dropped $100. I don't know him. Should I spend the money? They say, that see what happened to you yesterday. That God just sent an angel and that was how I hid that money. I hid that money. I didn't even spend it. Sorry, I was hiding it from my husband because I know once you see that money, you say, Malam is in our street. Let's go and change and go. So that was how. I know how painful when you give birth. I need to turn to open my wrapper to get small change and give whoever in the house to bring food. That was how I was managing until I will pay the bill. My husband has never paid. Nobody, sorry, it's not him, sha. But I wasn't privileged for anybody to say you have given birth. How much is the hospital bill? So I always tied that one side and tie. So that was how I left the hospital. While she was growing, I know, yes, this is that child you are looking for. Her name is Amarachi Blessing. I gave her that blessing. After that man came to the hospital and I said, this girl has started bringing blessing to me. Amarachi, meaning that is the grace of God. Something happened when this girl was 9 months old. She was hungry because me, I did not eat, so breast was not coming. I went to meet a friend who is still alive, and she said, this is how we do it now. Yeah, what do you used to give her? So I used to give her nutrients or Cerelac if I have money. She said, I know what to do. She brought, she said, bring Gary with warm water. We soak Gary with small warm water. It now became somehow soggy. After feeding her, I threw her on the bed. I called my neighbors. They said, rush to hospital. I went to hospital. I spent 3 days. Everything that comes in goes out like. The doctor said the digestive system has failed, that we should leave the hospital. I left and I went to Jolad Hospital. And when I got there, they admitted me. After 3-4 days, they said, we have tried our best. So all those women around me started speaking Yoruba, that a dead child is with them in the ward. If they don't remove the child, they will leave. So they come and took me and put me in a special room with her. At a stage, they brought that green thing, I don't know the name, and barricaded her bed and told me there's nothing they can do. Doctor, I know I won't call the name, he gave me a death certificate that by 3 o'clock on that Friday of the 7th day, she may not make it. I cried, it's my first child. God came through. From Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Turu came through and said he was going to Anthony, and God told him to go back, that the church is about to lose an angel. He said, can I pray for the child? I said, if they will allow it, because they've already locked the room. The pastor went in and prayed and put anointing on him. I said, do I believe? Do I have faith? I said, I have faith. When I got into the room, she was standing by the bed. She came down with the drip and was holding the bed. She was just looking like this. I screamed. I don't even know whether I fainted. The nurses everywhere scattered. The whole hospital was in disarray because they were shouting, come to the children ward. That baby, after 7 days, they have given birth death certificate. The baby is standing. I hugged her. They said, no. Maybe it's Abiku. She came back and she will go, all those stuff. I said, whichever one, let me hold her. And that was the end of the story. So it was a hell. Nobody wants to help me. Nobody wants to associate with me. I need to pay school fees. 4 girls is not a joke. So I can't be spending my money going to parties and buying a shabby when I have something waiting for me. Afford the bill. It started affecting me mentally and everywhere. So I had a partial stroke. I spent like a week or 2 in Jolad Hospital. I had partial stroke. But to God be the glory. That was how I survived it. So when she graduated and came back, I saw the situation of things. That was one day we are in our parlor like this. She now said, Mommy, I want to start a hair business. I said, I don't have 1 naira to give you. I have your junior one. She said, you don't need to give me money. This girl took bike from Lagos to Ibadan for Big Brother. I don't know. Big Brother audition with her friend Nosmiraj. They took bike from Lagos to Ibadan, so they were able to meet up. She said, Mommy, don't worry, I will make everything is. Don't worry, I'll make you proud.
So 2017, from selling hair, I got into influencing. And at the time, I was really shy. I wasn't sure how to go about it. Talking to my camera, hearing my own voice from the phone. I didn't know how to go about it. And I also wanted to be an actor real bad. So somehow we had to go into it. And looking at where I was coming from, looking at the fact that I had 3 younger ones, because my mom going through all of that, all the loan, all the lapo, all those everything she said, I remember them very clearly. We had the shop in Akebele Street where they used to come and look for collateral every now and then, because I was in Madonna University. So there's no way I will let her go through that for the other 3 younger ones. I have to find a way to put them through school, So I figured that, okay, I have to do this talking on the camera anyhow. So I started influencing. There was no manual. I really did not know how to go, but even sometimes till now, there are things I'm still trying to figure out, right? So anyhow, I keep my phone, I just do my dancing, I do my shouting, come and buy this thing. From taking 5K per job to 10K to 15K, it started growing like that. At some point, I started surprising my own self. Oh wow, so I can make this from just talking. And then the ginger just came. Okay, let's do more. I'll make something small. I'm gonna tell her, Mommy, guess what? There was this brand that came on that should just advertise them on my, maybe that period I'll probably have like 50K or 100K followers on my page, and they give me 50K. My mom would be happy with me. We'll dance together. There was a time I bought her, I went to the market, Balogun Market. I bought her shoes, bags from like my second influencing deal, Mamel Caress. I can't forget these things. I brought it home. We danced all night. That wow, I could actually make money and go and buy bags and shoes. It's even on my highlights on my page. If you scroll down, you're going to see it. So there was this deep gratitude that wow, I can actually just do my own thing and make my own money. So from there, I started influencing. I was loud about it. I was aggressive about it because that's how I knew how to do it at the time. and this was like years ago. The few people that were doing it was just people that were doing it at that time. I don't know if I can call names, but yes, there was Laura KG, there was Five, but I just like oh geez that I used to watch. I'll be admiring them. Oh wow. I like this girl. I used to like Ofai's kids a lot. I don't know why she's told, but I was just so that people that gave me that ginger that okay, wow, I can talk like this and talk like this, and I'll just somehow get paid. This is how I started paying the bills gradually. So my second sister, because we're 4 girls, so the second and third born through Caleb University. So because I figured that one income source will not help this thing. Influencing money comes sometimes it will not come. I hustled so much, or I was so into my hustle to take off this weight off my mom's shoulder that I was advertising any type of brand. And at the time, I was just growing. So I didn't realize that it was bad to be advertising. I was just trying to just do my thing, make money. So it was like later I'll be hearing about okay, brand association. I'll be hearing about branding. This one. I'm like, does it mean this person come now for aphrodisiac? I will not collect to pay 1 million naira, 500,000. I will not collect it. This thing that will pay my sister's school fees. Who will pay the school? I will collect it. Let us talk about it. It's not that everybody used to. Do you get? So I was just trying to try and fix up all of these things and make sure that everybody was okay. And of course, now it's not just school fees. Now there's rent. In fact, the things, the provisions to buy and the other allowance and all that when going back to school, sometimes it's more than the fees. It's a lot of things. It's a whole lot, and I cannot have my mom in her old age still doing this. She did it all through her 20s, 30s, 40s, and at the time growing up with her, right, I was a kid. So all the things she's saying, I mean, like I remember some of them, not all, but some, because I was very little in some. But remembering these things, I was seeing her as like a hero, as one powerful, mighty person. Like she's not even a human being, like this person must be God or something. But now growing, getting into my early 20s, middle 20s, I realized that she was a human being. She was just a girl, a struggling girl, So getting into my late 20s properly, I was not imagining that this person was me. Like I don't think I would have survived half what she survived. So I did not want to in any way let her continue like this. So I have to do everything within my power in this life to also that will get me the right amount of money to see my sisters through school, to make sure that we are well fed. I'm very family oriented. Those that know me know. To the extent that I say, you know what, I can't be the one traveling. This one is recent, traveling the world alone. We must do a family vacation. I wanted my family to experience that thing I'm experiencing.
I won't lie to you, as a woman, I was demoralized, and I was like, is this the man I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? People go to Apapa, come back with money. You go there and come back with base, and I'm the one to pay. But the paying never finish. And how will I be paying? I will call him. I will say, can you stop going to Apapa? Since you go there, you come back, I have bill to pay. Is it that I'm over-helping, and that is why he's pushing this thing? Is it that this one is an agent that wants to buy my enemy? Because I don't have car, I don't have Okada, I'm paying for clearing of somebody's car a lot. Something always happen. I'm owing at Badagry, I carry those shoes. What happened? That the boss he entered, they collected all the money from him. I said, you didn't enter the same bus with these 3 boys I gave you, because I'm hard working, I'm ready to hustle. He said, ask them to follow another bus so that in case of anything, which means he purposely knows what he planned. If I won't happen, I don't know what my guy, I'm not coming up guy in a call, I don't know this and that. Story ends. I did not see 1,000 naira from that money, and I stopped going to Badagry markets. This is me saying it. If that guy watched this video, she contact me so I can pay him. I didn't pay him because I stopped going to that market. I banned myself. How will I pay? I called his brothers, beg this man, even if he can give me 2. I don't know that he was owing some people. He used the money to stop somewhere. Somebody now told me where they saw him to go and settle them. Big money. Oh. I said, you didn't even have conscience to bring small for me. You know I carry this in credit. I don't sleep. As you see me like this, I'm a professional shoemaker. Nobody trained me, because when I come, my children are sleeping. I will sit down 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm dyeing some. I'm sewing some. I'm putting sews. I'm putting hooks. I will cry and I will go to the handrail of where we are living, because it's an old house, it's shaking. I will tell God, I killed twins. You actually took my twins. He died
while my mom is pregnant. I said, why did you leave me? I'll be begging God, I want to die. Why did you leave me? Is the suffering not enough? Let me go. I don't want to continue like this. Tomorrow they will say I did something wrong. This man is killing me gradually, and nobody wants to understand me. My dear, if your mother is not there, your destiny is half, except God. Because it is your mother that understands what you are going through, that wears your shoe better, that knows my pikin can't continue. Whatever they want to call her, divorce, let them call her. No others will body shame you. But you see, mama, you see that love from mother is the only legit godly love. The papa can say, after all, I then born another one for me, then you can go. But you see, mama does not have choice. I am telling you this because I don't have anybody to confide in. This is what I'm going through. So it was actually killing me gradually. You see my husband, very handsome, tall. My dear, don't be deceived though. The man that will answer your prayer might be that ugly one you don't want to look at. But this, I saw Pepe. But I don't want people to know. I started covering a lot. My brothers were like, when will you leave that house? I said to Wuya, I don't want to marry. Maybe the polygamy house I left. So where am I going back to? When my mother is not there, who will receive me? Who will receive me? There's no chance. I was just doing everything because I don't want anything. You left your husband, you're not with. So I was just trying to show that. My father now called me one day and said, what you saw in marriage of how many years? His marriage was 30 years then, that he has not experienced it. That why don't I talk? Finally, when my father died, in Igbo land, the man is going to bring cow. That's how they do in my culture. So when my father died, I have a brother-in-law, may he so rest in peace. That man said, as long as he's alive in that family, this marriage will work. So he's doing everything humanly possible. He used to dash me money. When she was in school, once it's time to go back to school, there's a man inside should get me, the man will give me money to support her school fees. So that man already dropped check for the cow to represent the family. But story on top of the check. I said, you are not bringing cow. And I was pregnant for my last born, 8 months. And I used to have small BP due to stress and everything. So I now told him, my father died, you are not buying any cow. He started telling story, and I made the guy, I said, give me cow. So he gave me 155,000. I said, I'll be paying you small to represent my husband family. You see, this is my heart. At this stage, it was bleeding back inside me because a lot is happening to it. When I want to step into happiness, he will do me another thing. When I want to forgive him, he will do me. So there was no joy, there was no peace. The only joy and love I have in life is my children. So that was why I vowed to give them everything I can give them as a mother. And I used one word. I said, instead of them growing up to say, this is where they bury your mother, let them grow up to say, this is where your mother is staying. And that was when I made up my mind, I need to move out because it's becoming too much. One time you tell me, you think it's that time that your father is alive, that I was even respecting him because he's alive. Now that your father is no more, I say, you are threatening me, I'm paying rent, electric bill, feeding, children's school fees. I'll dress up to go to work, you'll be calling me. Wait, do I have time for a shower? One day I came back, he was shouting that after cooking, I served him with one meat. A man that did not give me anything to cook. I caught the children in the parlor that day. Oh yeah, we are leaving, we are going to pack out of this place. This is where I caught us, let's go there. He said in their presence, you people can be going there, that I will come and be seeing them anytime I want. I have that soft heart. I don't want to, because I know if I leave him, he will suffer. The worst thing a woman will do is to cover up a man that is not ready to cover you up. You are digging your own grave. I am telling you, forget what people will say. It is you that matter. What people will say does not matter. It is you. Because when you go, that settles it. He told me he wants to go to Abuja to look for a house, to get a job. I said, okay, I will even give you transport. He left. 2011, 12, this man, they pick my call. He doesn't come. 2013, the brother said, now your husband, now go and look for your husband. I went to Abuja. I stayed in one of his family members' house for him. I called. He said, yes, he's here. If you call, you'll be hearing children noise. He said, I said, now he said, Auntie, when did you? I was passing one day. I saw brother cloth in a compound. I entered. He was with one woman from Okigwe. The woman has 4 children for another man. That is where he's staying. 2 years, 3 years. I said, and I called him. I said, can you come and see me in Ngozi's house? That your children need to hear from you. He said, that he's at work. I said, tell your boss that for 3 years you've not seen your wife, and I came to Abuja to look for you. He said, don't worry, I shouldn't bother. He will come. The next day, then we come. The 4th day, I said, my permission in office is elapsing. I'll go back to work. Party, can we see before I leave? He said, you can be going back to Lagos. When I'm ready, I'll come and see the children. Finally, he did not come.
So over time, all this hustle, like I said, was to help my younger ones, was to make sure that my mom is no longer in debt. There was always a huge line of debt. So this was just to end that, and also to make sure that if anything is wrong with her health, she goes to the best hospital. Made sure that I saw my sisters through school, trained them through university, Ogechi and Chioma Caleb University. I'm making sure currently that Mimi, our last born, she's currently in Babcock 3rd year, right? So never to beg for rent again. I swear never to allow my mom or watch my mom borrow money for rent, borrow money for fees. And yes, that was done. That has been done so far.
I want to thank you as a mother. Any little thing you give me, the way I dance around the house, the way you took off debt from my head, the way you make me smile, make me comfortable. I'll sleep. You say, Mom, this place is what you want to see. You touch me, you pet me, which I've never received before. You've made my life better than where I was. But I won't say because I want to eat coconut, I'll go eat coconut with the back. As a mother, I'll tell you the truth, nobody will tell you. Because your joy is my joy. Your sadness is my sadness. And with the little knowledge I have, good name is better than sacrifice. In as much as you are giving me everything, making my life comfortable, taking care of your siblings, you took me to America when it's not even in Omugo time, which I pray it will come. I'll still have to tell you the truth. All these things that are happening, calling you liar, do you know how I feel? Sometimes I came in a place to buy something. Ashmusy, Mommy, I said yes. I'll notice somebody whispering something or making one body move. I say, and them or whatever. And I realized that these were people that if they don't see you online, they were like, hey, Ash, I'm a queen, where are you? This and that. Sometimes when there's so much complaint, you check your sides. All these things is just for you to make sure you fulfill your promise that you make me proud. You have made me proud and more than proud. I'm a proud mother of girls. But what exactly is pushing you into all this? You are a liar, you are this, because it has never been like this before.
Anymore. Thank you, Mommy. I appreciate, first of all, and amen to everything you said. At some point, it wasn't about money anymore. It was like I said, it was like a fault in character, like a fault in my thought process, because I mixed my brand with my personality and just thought that everybody would understand. Everybody's my friend to know when I'm joking. Everybody knows when I'm exaggerating. Example, if I make a post, for example, and I say, I bought this gala today, almost 50 million. It's in my nature to just, be goofy and play like that. So I was mixing that whole thing up with my brand. And I was expecting them to understand that, okay, obviously I'm joking, I'm exaggerating.
Everything that bites at night, let it be mosquito. Because these Nigerians that took you to where you are today, they need absolute truth. I don't know if I should use the word obedience. They are liable to what you are going to be and what you will not be. So what I'm trying to tell you now, yes, after God, not them. God is the one that made them to follow you. There are millions of people that could have followed them, made the choice, but decided to follow you and stand by you. And you are this one person I noticed that no matter the drag, I'll still check your followers, they are still there, which means they love you, they want to stand by you. It is now left for you to look into your pocket and remove that thing that is smelling so that it will stop smelling.
Exaggerating. But when I now, maybe the blog carries that and I see the comments is like, liar, 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 and I'm not able to phantom, but all those things are over, being that I now know the kind of brand I have. And
so I am begging you, and I'm not begging you. Why should I beg you? I'm talking to you as a mother. You see those things, any advert that will bring people dragging, please cut it off. Anyone that will make you not to say it the way it is in the name of influencing, don't go into it. We will not be hungry. The God has brought us this far, will not leave us. Starting from now is a new life, and I'm talking to you as a mother. Except if you don't want our relationship to continue, because I'm ready, whichever food I will eat and I will not be comfortable sleeping at night, and whatever I will eat and somebody else somewhere is swearing for me that after all this money your daughter collected and give you is my money, it's this and that, I will not want it. I'm talking to you as a mother. Live a straightforward life.
yes.
My father was the one bringing drugs from the white people during the war to take care of my villagers, but somebody met him and say, Amos, if only you can bring out these drugs and we say you'll be a millionaire. The person carried his own and sold and had luxury buses in Enugu. I will not mention name. My father said if that is what will make him poor, let him be poor. But when he retired, the village wholeheartedly said, come and be our Igwe. You saved us during the war. You were treating people free. So that name meant, he said, I may not have money to give you people, but anywhere you enter and mention my name, people will respect you because of the life I lived. That said, nobody will stand for you. They will all, how many people came out to do video, to defend you? Even the glimpse are big glimpse did not come out to do video that, I borrowed money from the 1 million my friend gave her. You covered him, but he wasn't covering you. That was one of the viral videos that spoiled your brand. Your name is Grace. Your name always worked for you, has always been working for you. But your name is Grace doesn't mean you keep on sinning and the grace will be covering you. No, even me, your mother will deny you want to brand. You are one of the first that started using skits to do advert that people will be watching it and say, is this a movie? Before you know it will bring it an item and people will say, wow, this is advert. Please go back, bring those things. That is the talent. God said everybody I created, I gave a talent for that will survive you. Use that talent, live chasing of cats, living your life so that people will say you are this or that. Be yourself. It is even the social media that's making Ashmusy, you're not wearing this, you're not wearing before. You don't know about it. If I bring designer shoe and I bring ordinary shoe, you don't even know the difference. This is whom you are. You are family oriented. You are this girl child that wants to make sure that everything about the family is comfortable before you think of yourself. Then you don't sleep, you're online, you are doing this, you are trying to manage products in the shop, you are trying to check a house hunt for people that want to buy a house. Everything, you are still coming in my room to touch me. You became an adult when you're supposed to be a child, and part of this is what makes you to face what you're facing in life. And I want to beg you, you have tried, God has blessed us. Please be yourself. And there's no love like mother's love. Every other love I will tell you it is fake. Let me even kneel down.
No, mommy, wait.
Leave me.
Jesus.
If you don't leave me, I will slap you. See, I'm kneeling down with one leg. I cannot kneel down with two legs. No, wait. Just keep quiet. Don't move. This is me. You know me very well. I don't take rubbish. I don't support nonsense. They can't be calling me that I born. Stop dancing to their chair away from anything that will date your image or the image of the family. If you like, enter kitchen. No, stand up, Jare.
My mom can hit
if I tell you, no, stand up. Stand up. You know when I'm angry, stand up. This is rubbish. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I'm still your mother. My daughter, God has blessed you. You are among the chosen one. And I'm praying for you today as a mother. I'm praying for you today as a mother. That whatsoever it takes for God to bless a dedicated daughter who has tried everything to make her family comfortable. No matter whatsoever name you are calling you today, whatsoever you're facing today, is because you want to put food on my table. And I won't say because I'm hungry, you will put your hand in the mess so that you can feed me. No way. God said even the birds in the bush will not go hungry. Even small parrots, he feeds them. How much more human being that he created and gave dominion over them. And I want to tell you, your blessing just started. God will command good things to happen in your life. I forgive whoever has come online to follow to joy, because I am not blaming them. Sometimes you give them the room to say whatever they are saying. Clean your tears. The world will see that this is who you are. Is a girl child trying to make her life better with her family. Do the right thing and leave the rest to God. God bless you.
Thank you, mommy.